Okay, today I want to show you some of the type of the cable. Okay, so this type of cable, you can see that, okay, the arrangements of the cables are the same. So this type of cable is called straight through cable. Okay, we will use it to connect to the router to switch and switch to the PC. Okay, so this type of cable, we call it console cable, or we call it rollover cable. Okay, so basically one side is the RS232, then another side is RJ45. Okay, so this side will plug into your router or switches for the configurations. Okay, so this type of cable, these two is, one is for the serial cable, this one also serial cable. Okay, basically you can see that the head is different. So this one is for male, this one is female. So you will connect them together, then this side go to the serial port of the router, then this one is for another router. Okay, so you will use it to connect between two routers. Okay, so in this course, right, basically we were using this router, Cisco 1900 series. Okay, so basically this router is 1905. Okay, you can see it over here, 1905. Okay, basically this one for you to plug in your power adapter. Okay, you can see that this port, okay, is your serial port. Just now the cable, the blue cable, is for you to plug in into this serial port. Okay, after plugging, you can screw it. This is for you to connect in between router and router. Okay, so we also have auxiliary port, okay, and console port. Okay, basically for console port, right, there is two types. One is using the mini USB, another one is using just now what I show you, the console cable, this type. Okay, so this end you will connect to your PC, then this end you will connect to this console port when you do the configurations. Okay, for this GE01 and GE/00, okay, this port is basically your gigabit Ethernet port. Okay, for you to connect your straight through cable to your switch, or you can use a crossover cable. If crossover cable, the orientations will be different. Okay, you can plug into it. Okay, then you join to your device. For this USB port, basically is for you to, you have any files, you want to upgrade the iOS or whatever, then you can plug in the thumb drives into it and do the configurations. Okay, so that is the Cisco router. Okay, later I will show you how to do the configurations into this router. If you're using a laptop to do the configurations, you need something that's convert the RS232 into the USB port. Okay, so very simple, you just plug in. Okay, then this you plug into the console port. Okay, so I will plug it into my USB port. Before that, don't forget to connect to your power adapter. You need to connect into the power adapter using the power cable. So you can use either hyperterminal, Teraterm, or PuTTY, okay, to do the configurations. So I'm clicking the Teratom, they will auto detect my serial COM port 7. Okay, if it doesn't detect, you can go to your device manager, go to the ports, then you will see that you are using. Okay, then we click OK. Would you like to enter the initial configuration? No. So now you see that you are in the user execution mode. Okay, you cannot do anything, so you need to go to the privilege execution modes. So how you go in, you need to enter the command enable, enable. Okay, so for you to go to the privilege execution mode, another way, you can use a shortcut en. So after that, you can see that the sign, change it to the hex sign. Means that you are in the privilege execution mode. And if you want to do the configurations, okay, so you need to type in the configure terminal, or else you can put config T. Okay, now you can see that you are in the config mode. You can configure the password, you can configure the password, you can configure a clock or whatever. So okay, based on your lab, that what you need. Okay, so if you want to configure the interface, you can put in the interface. Okay, interface is shortcut is int. Interface, because this router is using the gigabit port, so we can put it GI. Okay, we have two types of port, G0/0, we also have G0/1. Okay, so you hit enter. So now you are in the interface. Okay, so this interface, you can give in the IP address. Okay, maybe based on your lab. Okay, 192.168.10.1, followed by your IP 255.255.255.0. Okay, then you hit enter, then you no shut. No shutdown. Okay, no shut is the shortcut. Okay, means that you save the you up the interface. So you can see that the interface is stayed down. Okay, so we can end. Okay, we can show run. Okay, you can see that the configurations is in. Okay, the IP that I enter is already into the configurations mode. Okay, if you want to only show the interface, okay, show IP interface brief. Okay. Okay, so you can see that the gigabit port G0/0, I reassign the IP. Okay, the status is down is because I haven't plugged in the cable into my PC or into my switch. So that's why the status is still down. This is the switch that we are going to use. Okay, so this basically, this switch is the 3560 series. Okay, so this switch basically, you can see that there is a port. Only we have 10 ports. Okay, compared to other switches, we have 24 ports. Okay, so this basically is a small switch. So you can see that this is the console port. If later you want to do the configurations, you can plug in the console cable into this port, or you can use the mini USB cable to plug into this port to do the configurations. For this port, it's same as a router. If you want to have any configurations or any upgrade of the system, you can plug in the thumb drive into this port. Okay, so all this port is for you to join the straight through cable into it with your in-between switches or to your PC. If you not enough port, okay, you can join this two port. Basically, this two port is much more faster speed for you to join in between switch and switch. For the power of the how to power out, you can plug it over here. Okay, this is the power adapter. You can plug it over here. Okay, now I want to show you how to connect a switch. Okay, first same thing, you have to connect to the power cable first. Okay, after that, same thing, you need to connect the console cable into the console port. Okay, so another side, I will connect to my laptop USB plug. Open your Teraterm. Check the COM port, then serial, click OK. So now you need to enter a enable to let you get into the previous execution mode, because now you are in the user execution mode. So you just hit enter, you just enter the enable or E mode. So we want to do the configurations. So we type you can type configure terminal, or you can type config T. Both are the same. Okay, so now you are in the configuration mode. Okay, so for the switch, right, basically you can change the host name. Okay, so you just type host name. You can give any name, because since this is a switch 9, okay, so I give the name switch 9. Okay, so you can see that my host name is changed to switch 9. You can use the command enable secret. You can give any password that you wanted to. Okay, since this is a Cisco switch, right? So I'm using Cisco 123. Okay, so this is the password. You also can configure the password for the telnet and the console port. Whoever want to use the console cable to configure your router or your switches, right? You also can give the password. Okay, so if you want to configure for the telnet, you put line VTY 0 to 15. Okay, all the VTY line you want to secure with the password. Same thing, this is Cisco, so I just put Cisco 123. Okay, Then you put login for you to log in password. Okay, then I exit this configuration mode for this line. If you want to configure for your console, you put it line console 0, enter. Then I also give password. Okay, you can give any password, but for easy for me to remember, I use Cisco 123. Same thing, login. Then you exit. Okay, so I created a password. Okay, so if you want to check, you can put N or you can put exit. Okay, so I show run. So I can see my configurations. It's over here. You can see the console with the password Cisco 123, the telnet with the password 123, Cisco 123. This is a Cisco access point AP. Okay, so basically we are using the 1800 series. Okay, so this model will be 1832 series. Okay, so basically you can see that is the port for this access point. Okay, so this one is for you to plug in your power adapter. Okay, but since there is the ability of the power over Ethernet, so actually you don't need to connect this one. You straight away connect to the cable, your Ethernet cable over here, so they will straight away light up this AP. Do any configurations of this AP, you can use the console port, or else you can use the GUI into this port. Later I will show you how to do it. Okay, so when you power on, this light will indicate that what is the mode of this AP. Okay. Okay, so for the Cisco AP access point, okay, how to do the configurations? Okay, so this one very easy. Okay, since we don't use the power port, this port, okay, so we are going to use the power over Ethernet. Okay, so we have to connect a straight through cable in between the switch. Okay, because this switch is a capability of power over Ethernet. Okay, so I just plug in the straight through cable into a port of the switch. Then another side, I will plug in to my Cisco AP power over Ethernet port. Okay, so you can see that the AP is light up. You need to wait for a while, okay, until the signal come out. Okay, so we check over here all the Wi-Fi. Okay, you can see that the Cisco Air provisions is come up, so you just click connect. Okay, so you can start by creating your admin account. So I put admin Cisco. So my password is, I put Cisco 123. Okay, so now you can change your system name. So I just give my AP with this number 12. So I put Cisco 12. Okay, so the country is Singapore. You just change to Singapore. Date time, correct. Then scroll down. Okay, so for this IP management, right, I put 192.168. Okay, dot. Okay, since this is my router is 12, so I put 12.0. My subnet mask is 255.168. 255.255.0. Okay, so I put 2, sorry, then subnet mask 255.255.250. So default gateway is 19, because they want IP address, it's not a network address, so I should put a IP. So 192.168.12.1 is my default gateway. Then next. So my network, same thing, I put Cisco 12. Okay, WPA2, my password is Cisco 123. Cisco 123, easy to remember. Next. Oh, before that, I need to enable my DHCP management. Okay, so I need to enter my network mask 192.168.12.0, 255.255.255.0. My first IP, I give it 10. My last IP, I put 254. Okay, so I have the range between 10 to 254. They were able to assign the IP to my user. So my gateway, same thing, 192.168.12.1. Okay, so next. Sorry, this one I typo 168, not 169. Okay. Next. Okay, so this one WPA2 personal, then next. Next. Okay, you last check everything is correct, then you apply. Okay, system will reboot. Wait for a while. After wait for like 5 minutes, you go to your network, you check your SSID Cisco 12, is it appear or not? Then you click connect. The password is the Cisco 123, the password that just now I configured. Then yes. Okay, you can see that it is connected, but it's no internet. Okay. Now go to your IE, type HTTPS 192.168.12.2. Then click for more informations. Go to the website, it's not recommended. Remember, you have to type HTTPS, then log in. So the password that will be, the username will be admin Cisco. Password will be Cisco 123. Okay, now we are logged in to my access point already. Okay, so you can check your network summary over here. Okay, you can see that your SSID is 12. Number of client is only 1 connected. Okay, you can choose, you can do the wireless setting over here from this dashboard. Okay, you can change your wireless LAN. You can change the, you can do the, you can check your access point. What is the IP address? Everything. Okay, you can create your VLAN user. You can add your VLAN user. You can add in. You can add your guest VLAN also, or you can change your DHCP server. Okay. You can do the managements over here. Okay, you can allow who to access to access point. Okay, check your admin accounts. Okay, you can update your software. Okay, you can do and change any under the management. Okay, so that's it for the basic setting up for the AP.